Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel MechWaves. In this video, we're going to see the construction of an ellipse by using concentric circles method. In this video, uh, the question will be asked like this: construct an ellipse with major axis as 100 mm and minor axis as 60 mm. In your exams, your question will be asked like this. They will give the major axis and the minor axis and the method used to draw this ellipse. So here we are using a concentric circles method by using major axis 100 mm and minor axis 60 mm. The first step we have to do is draw the major axis. The major axis will be a horizontal line of 100 mm length. So we have the major axis given as 100 mm in length and minor axis as 60 mm. Draw a horizontal line AB of 100 mm line 100 mm length, and from AB mark a center point. So center point of AB is 50 mm. So 100 by 2 will give the 50 mm, and mark the center point as O. From this center point, draw a vertical line, that is the minor axis, which will be equal to 60 mm. That means from O above the horizontal line 30 mm and below the horizontal line it will be 30 mm. Mark this vertical line as CD, which is equal to the minor axis, that is 60 mm. So the first step we have did is we have drawn a horizontal line and vertical line. Those are the major and minor axis for an ellipse. The next thing we are going to do is take OC as radius. So OC will be equal to 30 mm, right? So we have 60 mm. So the minor axis is 60 mm and half of that is OC, that is equal to 30 mm. So OC as radius and O as center. Draw a circle. The diameter of this circle will be equal to 60 mm, that is the minor axis. This circle, the diameter of this circle is 60 mm, and also similarly take AO, the length AO as radius, and draw another circle so that the diameter of this circle will be equal to 100 mm. The diameter of the major circle is, this is the major circle which is drawn from the major axis, major axis, and this is the minor axis. So this is the circle drawn by using the minor axis. We have taken these two circles. So these two circles should be concentric with each other. These two circles should be in concentric with each other. So that is why this method is called concentric circles method. And the next thing we have to do is extend the minor axis. So extend this OC line up to the major axis. Extend this line so that it will touch the major axis. Next thing we have to do is divide this circle into 12 equal parts. So or you can also divide into 8 equal parts. Already there is a division for 4 equal parts, so this circle is divided into 4 equal parts by using the major and minor axis. And next thing we have to do is divide this circle into 12 equal parts. So we have already 4 equal parts. Now we have to divide it again into 8 equal parts. If we want to divide the circle into 12 equal parts, what we have to do is, so the total the circle is of 360 degrees, and if we divide into 12 parts, so each division will be of 30 degrees. So I will mark the 30-degree division on this, and we have already the 90 degrees divisions, so we will mark 30 and 60 degrees. So divide this by using a protractor. Here the each division is of 30 degrees. We have divided the circle into 12 equal divisions, so that each division is of 30 degrees. The next thing we have to do is, so draw vertical lines from major axis. Draw straight vertical lines from the major circle. This is the major circle. Draw vertical lines from this major circle. This vertical line should be straight. So like this we have to draw a straight line, a vertical straight line from this major axis, and a horizontal line from the minor axis. This is the circle, this is a minor circle, and draw the vertical line, horizontal line from this minor circle. So from this point draw vertical line, horizontal line, so that it forms a right angle triangle. So you can see a right angle triangle here. Again in the same method, this is the major circle, so draw a vertical line from the major circle and a horizontal line from the minor circle. This is the minor circle, right? So draw a horizontal line from the minor circle, so that these horizontal line and vertical line will coincide at right angles to each other, and erase the extra line. In the same way, draw right angles from all the divisions. So we will not get any triangles at the 90 degrees. So at 90 degrees we cannot draw right angle triangles. So we will draw only 8 right angle triangles from each division. So here again draw vertical line upwards, and from this minor circle and from the minor axis again draw a horizontal line like this. You can erase the extra line over here. Again draw vertical line from the major circle and horizontal line from the minor circle. So in this way construct all the right angle triangles for the entire divisions. So construct a right angle triangles for all these divisions except for the 90 degrees. So here, here, here and here. So we cannot draw right angle triangles on the 90 degree division line. So construct right angles like this. So most of the students make a mistake here. What they will do is they will not draw this vertical line straight. They will draw with some angle. So the major mistake they will do is here. So the vertical line and the horizontal line should be always at 90 degrees. That is the most important point here, these two lines, the two lines which we are drawing from the major axis and the minor axis should be at right angles to each other. The next thing we have to do is, these are the intersection points. So the right angle points will join all these intersection points from A. So A is the major axis. So from A, draw the curve which should pass through the intersection of the right angles, and it should touch the minor axis. So OC, C is the minor axis circle. So it should touch, the curve should touch this C point, that is the minor axis. So it should pass through major axis and minor axis. So draw this curve with H pencil initially, and after that you can highlight with your HB pencil. So I got the curve like this. Now I'll highlight this with the HB pencil. This is the curve, that is ellipse, drawn by using concentric circles method. After this, mark these points P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P12. So this is the curve what we need, and remaining the construction work what we did. So this right angle triangles and the division method, so all this should be drawn with H pencil so that it looks very light. The only thing should be highlighted in this construction is the ellipse. So only the ellipse should be drawn dark with the HB pencil, and the remaining construction work what you have did, it should be drawn with a H pencil. This is the curve generated by using concentric circles method. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video.